On these last part of the questions, we want to look at this equation. And a proportional relationship will always be in the form y is equal to kx. There can be nothing else after that. K stands for the constant of proportionality, and I'm just going to abbreviate there for time's sake. So, an equation that looks like this is a proportional relationship because that's our constant of proportionality. There's nothing else there. In this particular one, we have this minus 7 here. And because that minus 7 is there, it does not mean it's a proportional relationship. In a proportional relationship, it can only look like this form where that k is a number and it stands for the constant of proportionality. So since that minus 7 is there, it's not a proportional relationship. On this one, we have our x-axis, we have our y-axis. It all has to do with this. We want 3 tablespoons of salt for 9 tomatoes. If I start this off as a 3 to 9 relationship, I know that constant of proportionality is 3 because I've got to divide 9 by 3. So that means 1 times 3 is 3, which I see that point right here. Well, the first thing it says to do is to label the x-axis. Well, the x-axis here has to do with tablespoons of salt. Okay, so that's the label. When it says to label, that means tell what it means. Put it right there. The y-axis stands for number of tomatoes. Okay, and I'm going to write that real sloppy there. Okay, that answers this one. That answers this one. The x is the amount of salt, and this one is the number of tomatoes. Okay, write the equation that represents that. Well, if I go here and I have S here, 3 times S, because that's my constant of proportionality is times 3, will equal T, the number of tomatoes. So 3S is equal to T. That's the equation that we need to put right here. 3S is equal to T. Now you can put T is equal to 3S. That doesn't matter as long as the S is next to the 3 and the T is there. Now going back, does this look like the form y equals the constant times x? It does. There's nothing else there. What is the meaning of 0.13 in this situation? Well, this means for every tablespoon of salt, you need 3 tomatoes. And I know I didn't write that out very well, but this is exactly what this means. For every tablespoon of salt, you need 3 tomatoes. Now, this is the summary of this test. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask. Talk to you later.